Hello and welcome along to the Singapore Turf Club. Coming up tonight is the next of our feature races in the calendar. It's the Group 3 JBBA 3-year-old sprint, first leg of the 3-year-old series. And I think it's fair to say anyone that studied the form and had a look at the card, runners and riders tonight, you'll agree it is a stellar lineup indeed. Certainly the headline act being Bold Thruster, the SARS fee winner from last November. That race due to jump at 9:25, so more on that in due course. In regards to the track behind me, it looks in splendid condition. Bit of water was put on there a few moments ago, as they would have sustained throughout the afternoon, I'm sure. And certainly a nice, safe racing surface will ensure for racing tonight. We've got 7 races on the turf, just the one on the poly. That is race number 2, and our feature race due to jump at 9:25, race 7 on the programme. In regards to selections and tips, I've got a couple for you that potentially could be worth following, and the first of them comes up in race number 3. It's my best bet on the card, a horse called Stay the Course. It's an interesting race, this, a good race as well. The likes of Vittoria Perfetta, Our Pinnacle, to name but a couple in that race. But last time out, also Magnificent Gold in the lineup actually won the race. Stay the Course actually ran 4th, finishing off in 22.61 behind him. I thought it was a creditable effort for a horse in which a race they didn't go overly quick in, and he did finish off from the back of the field. So I think he's value for better tonight. He's drawn gate 4, and I think he can provide the Tivik stable with the first of potentially 2 winners here this evening. Obviously the other one being the great Bold Thruster. Mind you, we are lauding on him quite quickly into his career, but he certainly is doing all the right things. In regards to the 3-year-old sprint, I do think Bold Thruster will win it. I can't really see beyond him in all honesty. But the horse I think will run well, and the horse I think we might get a bit of value with is a horse called Top Knight. Michael Clements has got 3 runners in the race. He's also got Siam V. Pasiri, who I feel will be probably stronger fancy than Top Knight. But for me, Top Knight looks a real classic and Guineas horse further down the line, and it would be no surprise to see him finishing off strongly under Vlad Jurek. He hasn't got a rating of 77 for nothing. He's been doing all the right things, and he can certainly make his presence felt here this evening. So I did think Top Knight there in the 7th was a good value bet, depending on what price he is, but given the weight of money could well be for both Bold Thruster naturally and Siam V. Pasiri. I feel we might get a price there with Top Knight. A couple of others just to focus in on potentially. In the first, I think Millennium's Rule's got a bit of a chance. He's into Class 5. New rating scale now for Class 5s. They go up to 47 rated. So I think the top weighted ones could well be the ones to focus on in those types of races. And race 6, Circuit Mission. Horse who brought over some good credentials from the UK. I think he's a chance. Glenn Boss, I spoke to him in the week, and he seemed pretty confident teaming up with his old pal Lee Friedman, obviously famed with all that Maccabi Diva success all those years ago. The great mare recently turning 20 as well. Glenn reminiscing in an interview I conducted with him there for Track Talk earlier on this week, and great memories I'm sure. But the 2 for me, Stay the Course I feel is the best bet, and Top Knight in the 3-year-old sprint I feel could go very well indeed. We welcome our sponsors JBBA here this evening. Really looking forward to tonight's action, and as I say, it kicks off in around about 2 hours time. Do hope you can join us then. The coverage starts at 5:50. If you are having a bet, very best of luck, and hopefully we'll have a good night's racing here at Crown G.